Breaking news! Portsmouth have sacked their manager Super Swan after a string of poor performances. Milan Mandaric has called a press conference as they've already hired a new manager, and his first press conference will be today as we head over to Fratton Park to meet the new manager. Hello all, my name is Super Swan. I am the new manager of Portsmouth. I will change the regime of the old manager and make sure we drive Portsmouth to continued success. You're the same guy as before. Oh no, I'm not the same manager as the other one. I mean, I got sunglasses. I wear sunglasses indoors. I'm a totally different guy. You're a fake. Interview's over. Cut to the title. What's going on, guys? My name is Adam. I am a duper swan. I'll explain that in a moment. And welcome to episode 6 of Project Pompey. We are in 8th place in the league, but the big news is we did get sacked as manager, and I will show you the reason why. So since you were last with us, we had to get 9 points from 5 games. We picked up a draw against Southampton. We followed up with a 1-0 win against Aston Villa. So things were going well. 4 points from 2 games. We're on the up and up. Yakubu got sent off, which is a bit, but we did win 1-0. We smashed League One Bournemouth 4-0, nothing much to report there, but I think this was the game that put me on the edge a bit. I was 2-1 down to Leeds, and it was back and forth, but I'd be lying if I said that we deserved anything from that game. So, with Derby in the FA Cup, and we got knocked out by them in the Carragher Cup, so I thought, right, we'll come back for Derby in the FA Cup, so I will play the Blackburn game. And we drew 2-2, and we got sacked immediately after that game. So they didn't even give us to the Liverpool game to try and recuperate ourselves. So we did get sacked. So I did retire. I added myself as Duper Swan, and I'm now back in charge of Portsmouth. And if I'm being honest, getting sacked was the best thing ever. Because if I look at competitions, the board now only want mid-table board expectation, which is a far more realistic sort of expectation really for what we should be in the table. So hopefully now we can steer the ship a bit, finish mid-table, and we should be good to go. The board also gave me £25 million to spend, and I was like, oh my god, money. Because when they didn't give me any transfer budget when I went into January, so when I got sacked and came back, use 25 million, go spend it. And I was like, a kid in a sweet shop. I was like, oh my god, who am I going to buy? Because £25 million in 2003 is a lot of money. You know what I mean? So I honestly went out into the market and signed who I could. So I'll show you who we've signed. So Pascali on loan from Inter. This was a director of football signing, and he is on loan till the end of the season. He's a backup left back, so he's going to be with Matty Taylor fighting for that position. I'm probably going to swap between the two just to keep them fit, because Matty Taylor really was the only person that could play left back in the whole team. So I have got him on loan at least till the end of the season before I can maybe plan ahead a bit more. I did sign an unknown Czech Republic goalkeeper, or Czech goalkeeper I should say, called Petr Čech. 21 years old, he's 5-star potential. I just went in my head and thought, who's going to be like the next best goalkeeper coming up? And I looked into my crystal ball, and this man came to me. So he's only 21, he's already better than Shaka Hislop, and he has room for improvement. So we could have a goalkeeper for the next 10 years in Petr Čech. So hopefully, we've signed him 6 months before Chelsea got to him in real life. So I'm hoping that will help drive Portsmouth up the league. We are paying 50 grand a week though, and he is on a highest match earner clause. So if we bring anybody else in, Petr Čech might have to match his wages. And we've got another director of football loan signing in Oscar Ahumada, who is a defensive midfielder, which again, we do need some depth in defensive midfield because Alexis Smirtin was really the only one that could play DM. I know Andy Fay could play there, but yeah, he was more playing in the midfield, to be fair. 21-year-old Argentinian. No, he hasn't got any caps, but he does have under 20 caps. 3.5-star credibility and 4.5-star potential. Again, he's only here till the end of the season, until we can sort of put a bit of a stopgap in there. Speaking of stopgaps, I have been busy in the transfer market. I am offering a deal for a 20-year-old Michael Dawson, but I'm not going to show him off until we actually sign him. We have signed Yaya Touré to come in next season. We've got him on a pre-contract, so we don't have to pay any transfer fee. And we are going to be getting Yaya Touré next year. And like I say, you know, this is before he became big, before he went to Barca, before he went to Man City. He was at Bavarian in Belgium, so we have signed him already. And he's a wonder kid, gets forward whenever possible, runs with the ball often. So I'm hoping he's going to be a good box-to-box midfielder. Look forward to Yaya Touré next season. We're also trying to sign Diego Barcelos, as he is an advanced playmaker, because again, Patrick Berger and Teddy Sheringham are the only two players that can play there, and Teddy Sheringham is getting up there now. He's 37 years old. We do need to prepare for life without him, so I'm hoping we can bring this youngster in to help fight for positions in the attacking midfield. So we haven't signed them yet, though. So Yaya Touré is in for next season. He is confirmed. But we haven't got Dawson, we haven't got Barcelos yet. So once we do hopefully sign them, I will let you know. So we are going to be having the Derby game and the Liverpool game today. So we might as well show you the Derby team very quickly, as we are 5 minutes into the video already. So English First Division, so they are in the Championship, and they haven't got that. You know, we should be beating this team quite comfortably. Tom Huddlestone's in the team before he went to Spurs. He's got a bit of potential to him. Anybody else? Lee Holmes is there. Gary Caldwell's in the team. Apart from that, nobody standing out to me. Under 23s, anybody interesting we want to look at? Lee Camp, the goalkeeper. Apart from that, nobody standing out. And nobody in the under 18s. So we should hopefully beat this team comfortably. So this is going to be the team for the Derby game. Petr Čech in goal, Šemel Stefanovic-Savkovic and Matty Taylor on the left. Aumada comes in the DM position with Andy Fay and Quashie in the middle. Patrick Berger, Yakubu and Todorov. Same tactics as before, because realistically we're doing very well this season. So it's our first game in charge as Duper Swan, but we are going to be continuing on from where we left off. So I'm going to give you 24 Petr Čech. Well, I can't give you number 1, so you can be number 31 for now, and I'll probably make you number 1 next year. So it is Portsmouth Derby in the 4th round of the FA Cup. We are at home. Let's give avenge what happened against Derby last time out. They did knock us out of the Carabao Cup, but we are going to get revenge against them today. So we can get to the 5th round of the FA Cup if we beat Derby. First game in charge. Technically, let's make the next round of the Cup. 50 seconds in, we have a free kick from Derby, whips it in. Gary Caldwell hits the crossbar and Stefanovic clears it away. And 1 minute in, we're already being threatened by Derby. We need to try and get some revenge, guys. To make the 5th round, we should make it. We've got the better team. Let's show them why. But it's a free kick from Derby. Costa hits the crossbar. It's all Derby at the moment. Costa again with a free kick. Andy Fay clears away as far as Aumada. Lumps it upfield. Yakubu's going to chase. Yakubu on the ball. Comes inside. Crosses it. Todorov's on his own. Takes a shot. And it is 1-0 to Portsmouth. So Václav Todorov gets the goal. He's shed his former self. He's not missing clear-cut chances anymore. Maybe it's the new manager bounce. You know, realistically, it's just me with a, you know, maybe a massive moustache, I guess. But Todorov gets the first goal. We are 1-0 up against Derby County. Throw in 25 minutes in. Jaxa to Rasiak. Costa in the box. He's been causing problems on set pieces. Long cross in the box, but Morris is going to pick it up. Another cross to Bradbury. Off the post. Derby are threatening. I mean, bar our one chance, it's been all pretty much Derby. 42 minutes in, we're coming up to half-time, and it's Derby on the ball. It's all Derby. It is, oh well, they've deserved that goal, really. I can't take that away from them. Grigoras Rasiak grabbing the goal, and to me, it's been coming. It's been all Derby highlights. But, yeah, we need to do something to try and close them down, because they're clearly getting the chances in there. But Rasiak puts it away. 1-1 Portsmouth Derby. Is he offside? No. No, I don't think so. I think right back's playing him on there. But we're coming up to half-time. It's not been the best of games, really, but we need to bounce back from this. We need to try and get rid of this bad form that we're on and try and hopefully get to the next round of the Cup as well. But I'm going to give an aggressive. I am not happy with the performance out there. We do need to pick it up. Anybody underperforming? Zivkovic is underperforming out there, so I'm going to bring on Primus for him. Ahumada, he's on 6.5, but he played in the long ball, so I'm a bit hesitant to bring him off. So we'll leave him on for now. And Patrick Berger's not having the best of games either, so we'll bring Teddy Sheringham off the bench to make the difference as well. So double substitution. Can we get the winning goal in the FA Cup 4th round? Or is Costa going to make the difference once again? Rasiak to Bradbury. Plays in Taylor. Morris plays it wide to Jackson. I'm a little bit worried. It's still in the initial highlight. Plays in Morris to the back post. It's a goal! It's a goal! Petr Čech with the own goal on his debut. We're 2-1 down. They've scored from the kickoff. This is not what I wanted to happen. Jackson crosses it. It's again the right back falling asleep and Čech beating at his near post. Not the debut we had in mind for Petr Čech. 52 minutes in, Costa. It's been all Derby. It's been all Derby. I don't know what's going on with this team, but Amdi Faye wins the ball back. Primus to Stefanovic. Can we get another goal here? Are we going to have to lump it forward? That's normally where we get most of our success, when we lump it forward. Matty Taylor's making the run. Can he cross it? He can. Johnson clears it away, though, and it amounts to nothing. And Derby now lump it forward. And our defence... What's going on with our defence? None of them want the ball. Oh, it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. Taylor to Sheringham. Long ball. Can Yakubu chase? He can. Can he get the goal? He can't. He can't at all. And we are... I don't think the change in regime's made a difference. But Kwashi crosses it in for Primus. And it's headed over the bar. It's a goal kick to Derby. 64 minutes in. I'm going to make a sub. Ahumada's on a 6.4 at his debut. So I'm going to move Amdi Faye to defensive midfield, as I didn't put Smirton on the bench. Richard Hughes is going to come on as a box-to-box midfielder. I'm struggling to find a way of getting back into this game. Coming up to full time, I've just noticed we've had 26 fouls in this game, and Faye's going to get sent off. Well, you know, I opened my mouth, I guess. But 92 minutes in, we're going to get knocked out of the FA Cup by Derby. Not a great start by Duper Swan, really, but, you know, it's been all them. We've had more shots than them, though, but they've obviously amounted to absolutely nothing. But Yakubu's going to hopefully cross it. Sheringham's there. Imagine if he'd got a last-minute equaliser. But Derby going to do the double over us this year. They've knocked us out of the Carabao Cup, and they've knocked us out of the FA Cup, and we've been at home. And we have a much better team than they do. Not good enough from Portsmouth. Yakubu's there. Primus. That is a full-time whistle. And we do go out to the FA Cup to Derby. Not the best of performance. We will be training hard tomorrow. We don't care about the FA Cup. Derby County upset the odds of the surprise victory. Well, he got an own goal and we had a man sent off. So, not the best of starts. But, you know, the only way is up. The only way is up. We're going to issue a warning to Amdi Faye, who can't be getting sent off in the Cup, mate. But it clears the schedule. And we've got Liverpool at home. Liverpool at home coming up. They're third in the league. And the way our form's been, I mean, if we start from December, we've had 3 wins in December. One of them being in the Cup. Maybe it's time I change the tactics, because clearly something isn't working. But we'll come back for the Liverpool game. Don't expect miracles, my friends. It's probably going to be a stuffing. We have arrived at the Liverpool game, and as usual, we will go through the players. And this feels very Man United-esque when we got smashed 5-0, because they've got absolutely brilliant teams. 5-star Steven Gerrard, 23 years old, just about to come up to his prime. Yeah, he's better than all the midfields we've got in our team. Doesn't want to come to us, which is fair enough, I guess. Jerzy Dudek, the Champions League hero, although in this timeline that hasn't happened yet. That's due to happen next season, if it does happen. But Jerzy Dudek is a world-class goalkeeper. Michael Owen, 24 years old, before he went to Real Madrid. A Liverpool icon until he went to Man United and made us all hate him again, and until he became a terrible pundit on BT Sport. But Michael Owen is up front, 24 years old, he's an elite striker, an advanced forward, and yeah, looking at his stats, he is pretty decent. El Hadji Diouf is unhappy, but he is wanted by Real Madrid. I was never a fan of El Hadji Diouf, to be honest with you. He didn't really click with him, and I'm sure a lot of players or a lot of people will probably say the same thing. Looks to be a decent footballer, mind, on the game, but I wasn't really a fan of him, but I was a fan of John Arisa from left back. He is the perfect fullback you want. He bombs up and down the wing. 15 crossing, but he's got everything you need. Possesses got long, flat throws, so he can also take long throws as well. But what a left back, John Arisa. Between him and Andy Robertson, probably my two favourite left backs of Liverpool. Danny Murphy, who's always on BBC at the moment. He is in the midfield. He's a Liverpool fan. But he was alright. He scored some very important goals for Liverpool back in the day. And who else we got? We got Emile Heskey, Harry Kewell. The Talek was meant to be a big thing. He was never a big thing. Steve Finnan, Stefan Honcho. He's going to Toronto. Fair enough. Bruno Cheru wasn't the best. Florence Cinema Pongo did well for Atletico Madrid, but didn't do well for us, really. Jimmy Traore, he's just a meme at this point for Liverpool. He wasn't the best, but he is a Champions League winning player, so we can't take that away from him. Who have they got in the under-23s? Anybody I recognised? John Ostumber, Patrick Luzi, Callum Woods, nobody else really. Carl Majani, Stephen Warnock. So not the best under-23s, but do they have any interesting under-18s? Jay Spearing, a 15-year-old Jay Spearing. He did make the Liverpool first team for a very brief period. And nobody else. So that's kind of it, really. But yeah, we're up against it against Liverpool. But this is going to be the team. We're going with a cautious counter-attack style. We have signed Michael Dawson. He is in the team. And he's a 3-star current ability, 4-star potential player. English, he can play ball-playing defender. Some solid centre-back reinforcements. So we've got Schemmel, Stefanovic, Dawson and Taylor at the back. Smerton, Awada and Hughes in the middle. Patrick Berger, Yakubu and Todorov up front. So Michael Dawson, you will be the new number 33 until we give you a solid number next season. But I'm not holding my hope, guys. I'm just not holding my hope. So we could be 2 defeats from 2. But I'm going to give a calm... We owe Liverpool after happened last match. Go out there and get revenge. I know they're in third, but come on, boys. I know we lost to Derby, but you can make the difference. I hope. So we're going to get the game underway. Liverpool, Portsmouth. Under 5 goals. Free kick from Todorov. 10 minutes in. Whistles past our post. We almost took the lead. And it's a throw-in 12 minutes in. It's been all us. 72% possession. They've had no shots. This looks promising. But they could very well counter-attack and score. So let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. But Smerton to Matty Taylor. Ahumada. Back to Patrick Berger. Hughes. Long shot from Hughes. Whistles past the post again. Corner from Vladimir Smica. Crosses it in. Stefanovic clears it as far as Michael Owen. Edge of the area, tries to cross it, but we do block. Michael Owen again. Dietmar Hamann. Sami Hupia. Dietmar Hamann again. Stefan Honcho to Stevie G. John Arisa on the left. They're holding the ball, passing it back. Jamie Carragher playing left back. Hughes druds the ball. No, he doesn't. Danny Murphy. Dietmar Hamann. Michael Owen in the box. It's a save, and oh, he gets the goal in. Petr Čech made the first save, but he couldn't make the second. And Michael Owen gets a goal. It is 1-0 Liverpool. After we looked really dominant at the start, it wasn't to be, but let's be fair, they were passing it around way too well to not get a goal there. They were just passing it around so well. 1-0 Liverpool, 17 minutes in. He's not offside. Nah, he's well onside there. But Michael Owen does take the lead. It is 1-0 Liverpool. Coming up to half-time, still only 1-0, but we haven't had any shots yet, which concerns me greatly. Because, no shots on target anyway. So I'm going to give an aggressive, we owe Liverpool after what happened, take revenge. And I think I'm going to sub our strikers because they both... Yakubu, I don't know what's going on with him. He is just not in form at the moment. So I'm going to move Touré as the pressing forward. We'll bring on Sheringham as a complete forward. I'm hoping something... Although Touré on a 6.4, mind. So maybe it's him I need to sub off and not Yakubu. So I'm going to keep Yakubu on. We'll bring Petr Čech on for Touré instead. And we'll start the second half. Can we find a way back into this game? I'm going to go positive instead of cautious because we're keeping possession. So hopefully we can do something with it. But we do have a throw-in. Steve Finnan, 48 minutes in. Smirton wins the ball, but it does go straight back to Liverpool. They've had 2 clear-cut chances already, and Michael Owen is away. He's in the box. And it is gone out for a corner. I think it's a corner. I think that was a save from Petr Čech, but it could have come off the post. It must have been a save because it's a corner. But that was not a goal. It was off the crossbar. Okay, still 1-0. 53 minutes, Stefan Hon show. It is the Liverpool show at the moment, but we are limiting them to only 1-0. But I can sense a second goal coming. Schemmel gives it straight to Steven Gerrard. Not a good sign. Jamie Carragher crosses it. Danny Murphy's free. He's offside. He is offside. It's not going to count. And it's still only 1-0 to Liverpool. Let's have a look at him. Oh, look at him. He's well offside. Just about offside. Just about. 67 minutes. Throw into Liverpool. We still haven't seen a Portsmouth highlight because we haven't had a shot on target yet. But Dietmar Hamann. Oh, Michael Owen. He's offside. Come on, game. But they've still only scored 1. They've still only scored 1 goal. As I say, he's well offside there. I think what we'll do... I'm going to make some changes here. Some drastic changes. So I'm going to go... We're going to go a bit... We're going to go more direct. We're going to shoot on sight. We don't want to go wide. That's fine. Distribute quickly. Distribute over the opposition's defence. Because we do have the pace. So we're going to push people up to try and make the difference. We're going to go attacking. It's all or nothing, my friends. All or nothing. I know Yakubu's now on a 6.4, but he's going to have to stay on because he's our paciest player. But who can I bring on who's going to make the difference? Hughes is looking tired, so I'm going to bring on Quashie for you. I'm going to bring Pasquale on for Matty Taylor because he's tired. So we're going to give it all or nothing. 20 minutes to go. We're going to lump it up and see if we can try and find a goal. 73 minutes in. We've got the ball. Can we make the difference? Patrick Berger to Nigel Quashie. Pasquale. Can he find someone? Yes, he does. He finds the Talek. Gives it straight to Liverpool. And with our new tactics, they're going to exploit us because we're not going to have many people back. But, Michael Dawson gives the ball away to Talek again. Talek again wins the ball. He's won it 3 times now. But we've got it back. Sheringham tries to find Yakubu, but he doesn't find him. But I thought Yakubu was going to jump in on him then. But I don't think it's going to happen. I think they're going to do a long ball over the top, and I think they're going to score. Which is what we want to do. They're copying our tactics. This is not on Liverpool. You've got the better team than us. I just want to see a shot on target, to be fair. But Risa, Michael Owen, loads of room. Yeah. That was to be expected, really. 2-0 Liverpool. It was all or nothing. And it's come up to nothing. So, it's Liverpool. They've got a much better team than us. We're expected to lose to Liverpool. That's not the end of the world. But it just does worry me about this form. Because this form of ours has been pretty crap since December, really. We haven't won a decent game since December. We've won 2 games in 2 months. We've drawn a few, we've lost a lot. I know we're Portsmouth, but I don't know. Is the tactic working? Well, I don't think we can change anything until the summer, because I don't think I'm going to bring any more signings in until the summer. But long ball over the top, Michael Owen's there, and it's 3-0, but it's disallowed, he's offside. We've played the offside trap, and he's not going to get his hat-trick. Screw you, Michael Owen, you ain't getting nothing. He was just about mine. Very thin margins. But he is offside. 88 minutes. We still haven't had a shot on target. I would like to see one. Just to, it'd be like a novelty. But another long ball over the top. Michael Owen's there. He gets his third goal. I mean, we're pushing everyone forward. So, I mean, it's to be expected. I'm not surprised by what's going on. But it's too late to change it now. It's 88 minutes. There's no point me changing it. It's not going to make a difference. But we push everyone forward. Michael Owen's got the pace. He takes a shot. And it is in the goal. I think we need a Michael Owen type player. I think we need a prolific forward to get the goals in. Because as much as Yakubu is decent, he's been in and out of the season. He's drifted in and out. Todorov drifts in and out. He goes through like 3 games where he's fine. And then 10 games where he's non-existent. Terry Sheringham is 37 years old. He's not going to be here long term. So I think in the summer, I think we need to find a Michael Owen-esque player to try and get us some goals. I think that's what we're lacking. We're lacking goals. But I'm going to give it aggressive. Far from pleased with the result. So it is 2 losses on camera in our Duper Swan debut. But we're still 8th. We're still 8th, alright? Let's just not panic. Let's not make rash decisions here. Okay, we lost 3-0, but it was to Liverpool. Just to be expected. It's to be expected. So we look at the schedule. Let's see where we'll come back. So we will come back for... So I want to, show some big games off, but I do want to get through the season. So who haven't we shown off? I don't think we've shown Middlesbrough. Have we shown Middlesbrough? Let's have a look. I don't think we have. Because we had them in the Carabao Cup. No, I don't think we have shown Middlesbrough off. So what we'll do, we'll come back for Middlesbrough and Arsenal. So another 2 big teams. And the fixture list doesn't get easier whilst you're gone. Because we're going to have Newcastle away and Man United at home. So not expecting much out of those 2 games. But Fulham and Leicester, winnable games there. Fulham and Leicester. So we're going to... And Middlesbrough's a winnable game as well. So we're going to come back. Hopefully, we're going to win some games. But looking at the form, since December, we've only won 3 games. 2 of them in the league, 1 of them in the cup. So we do need to turn around this form, because we start off pretty decent. Wins against Spurs, wins against Villa. We beat Fulham, we beat Middlesbrough. They were at home, though. We beat Birmingham, beat Bolton. So, we are beating some lower teams, but... We've had some pretty hard fixtures, to be fair. City, Chelsea, Spurs, drew against Southampton, beat Villa, lost to Leeds, lost to Derby, lost to Liverpool. We're probably going to lose to Newcastle, probably going to lose to Man United. We're going to come back for Middlesbrough Arsenal, and we're still 8th in the league. No need to panic, my friends. As long as we finish mid-table, that's the main thing. And 8th is up a table, so we are overachieving at the moment. But we're going to come back for Middlesbrough, and we're going to come back for Arsenal. Let's see if we can get some better results. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager 2019 content. We upload the Project Pompey series every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 6 PM GMT, and tune in next time for a game against Middlesbrough and a game against the non-invincible Arsenal. Thank you very much for watching.